Guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. It's me, Nora, here today, and let me hope you're doing well and doing fine wherever you are. So welcome to my YouTube channel. So today I'll be talking about my life. And last time, if you watched the episode where I went against my mother as well, so today I'll be making a video of me running away home and the reason why I had to leave home. So guys, stay tuned and watch my story. So here we go. So when I wanted to kill myself, my sister ran to my grandmother's house. She called my grandmother. My grandmother came home, and when she reached home, I was just laying down there, struggling for my life, fighting for my life. My grandmother helped me because for her, she knew how it really feels when how it was. So she helped me. I remember she gave me a milk to drink, and I vomited. Suddenly I came back to my normal senses. When I came back to my normal senses, my grandmother told me to sit down, and she put some senses in me. My grandmother is a person who likes talking to someone in a good way, not yelling. So she put the senses in me. She told me, Nora, if you kill yourself, would you think it will change anything? I was like, no. Do you think if you kill yourself, your daughter will be happy? No. Still, you left her with no one. You're the only one who has to take care of her. Remember, everyone, even the man who pregnanted you, is saying that he's not the one who pregnanted you. How can you just say he's the one? And I told my grandmother, yes, this guy who pregnanted me went around telling his parents that he's not the one who pregnanted me. I was lying. Yes, he told them that he was the one who went with me home and he's the one who took me home, but he's not the one who slept with me. So they told him, he told them, I'm not the one. I don't even know why Nora is lying to her mother that I'm the one who pregnanted her. So everything and all the things that I was going through at home, my mom not accepted me from going back to school. I felt so bad. Why is she not allowing me? And the other side, at home, they are telling me, you have to tell us the father of your baby. And I told my mom, he's the one. He's the only one. He's the only person that I remember talking to. And he's the only one who told me that he's going to help me to go home. So my mom decided that, you know what, Nora, I don't even know what to do anymore with you. She told me, you're not going back to school, but you have to stay home and do the house chores and everything around that house. You have to take care of your sisters, you have to take care of my kid and your kid, and you have to buy things for your child. And I was like, Mom, yeah, I'll do that. Not to go around arguing with my mom, because at home, let me say, I respect her because she's my mother. She's the one who raised me since I was a child up to growing up to now. So I felt so bad, and I told myself, if I don't listen to my mom, who will I listen to? And suddenly, I never wanted her to know that I wanted to kill myself. But because it was a village and everyone knew about that I wanted to kill myself, so they had to tell her. My grandmother also, on the other hand, also told her that, you know what, did you know that Nora wanted to kill herself? My mom came back home. She was so frustrated. She was so angry with me. She felt like just killing me. She told me, how could you do such a thing? I told her, Mom, you're not allowing me to go to school. I remember my mom slapping me, telling me, have I not told you not to go to school? You messed up. You messed up. I gathered all the things that all the time they used to tell me, you messed up. The man who pregnanted me saying, no, I'm not the father. She got pregnant from the city where she was studying from. From there, I didn't have any boyfriend. Yes, I have friends who were guys that I'll play with them football, but it doesn't mean that we were doing anything because we were all young at that time. So it was just the young thing, children playing together, but nothing was going on. I told my mom he's the one, but my mom never believed in me. She kept on telling me, you know what, Nora, you're going to stay home and do as I said. I was like, yes, yes, Mama, I'll do that. I obeyed and I did everything. And I decided to stay home. I didn't go back to school, but I felt so bad. That pain of not going to school really made me feel so bad. I felt so angry from inside. The anger was too much on me, and I felt the burden. I didn't know anything about taking care of the kid. I didn't know anything about parenting. I didn't know anything about struggling. But at that moment, I had to go to people's farm. I have to work on our own garden at home. She has to come back home when there is food in the garden. There is things and plants in the garden. The whole place is green. And how was I supposed to do that? I have to wake up every day, every early in the morning, go to the farm. I'll tell my sister, let's go. From there, she also had to go to school, the usual way we used to do. But the time came, we ran out of food. Yes, we had some plantation in the garden, but they were still not yet ready to harvest. We don't have anything to eat. Mom is nowhere to be seen. We are all alone at home with 2 kids and my 2 other sisters. I don't know what to do. I don't know where to run. And she told us not to go to our grandmother's place, not to go to any relative to ask them for help. I stayed home with my sisters and my kid. I struggled. I started again selling firewood to raise the money so that I can buy enough food at home. So one day, there's this lady who had a farm near our house. Her farm, she had some sweet potato near our house. So when I met her on the wall, I was like, hey neighbor, how are you? She was like, hey, you're a daughter of Oliver. I was like, yes, I'm her daughter. Hey, how are you? Like, I'm fine. I told her, hey, about your sweet potato next to our home, aren't you going to come and invest it? It has been there more than like even 8 months. She told me, no, actually I left this place a long time ago and I'm here to visit someone. Actually that land is on sale. I told her, you're going to sell it? She was like, yes, I'm going to sell it. I was like, oh, what about with the sweet potato? She told me, oh, by the way, you reminded me, you know what, why don't you guys take that, you go dig out the sweet potato, you can harvest everything from that garden, because that land, it will be soon bought by someone. I told her, thank you. You don't need to thank me, you've even the one who reminded me. And that's how we got a chance to get food to eat at home. So again, we started every day eating sweet potato. We got tired of eating sweet potato. We'd eat dry sweet potato, sun-dry sweet potato. Everything was for potato. I got the time when I got tired of it. I remember my young sister started crying. I told her what. She showed me, I don't like sweet potato. I want rice. I told her there's no rice in the house. We don't have anything. She wanted rice and beans. I said, where will I get beans? And suddenly one day we went to the forest to collect firewood. I remember life is really hard, really. We went to the forest, me and my 3 sisters. I remember one day we left her at our uncle's place. So in the forest there were people harvesting beans. We saw them and we told them, can we help you? They were like, yeah, you can help us. There were so many beans, many, like 3 acres. So we decided to help. We helped them. So instead of going back with firewood, we managed everyone to go back with beans at home. They gave us many of beans. We got Benson of, like, let me say it was 20 kgs of beans. That's what they gave us. We thanked them. They told us, no, you guys, we should thank you. Guys have helped us. Instead of paying people, we decided to give you beans. Go and enjoy it. That's how we got beans again. So beans is home, but we don't have the flour. We're tired of eating sweet potato. I remember I had money. I had some money that I've saved, but I didn't want to use that money because it was for my child in case anything happens. But because we were in a situation where you need to feed, you need to eat, you need to be alive, Maybe nowhere to be seen, we're just home stuck. I decided to buy some rice for my baby and my young sister. The rest of us will eat sweet potato and beans. We'll stay on that. So I bought rice, and I managed again to connect with the farmers, people who sell rice, the owners of a farm. So I went and I spoke to them. They told us when they're about to harvest, they will tell us. I bought from them rice like that. I bought 10 kgs of rice. It was at 10,000 Ugandan shillings. From farmers, they don't sell like people who sell in the shop. For them, they have their own price, like a farmer's price. So they gave me the rice. I came back home with it. So that's what my young sister and my baby will eat. And me and my two sisters will eat sweet potato. Life went on until that day my mom decided to show up. Mom came back. She came back with an excuse. For us, we are like, we are doing fine. We are doing fine. But I was so much in pain, to tell you the truth. I wanted to hear my mom telling me that, okay, next week you're going back to school, or next year you're going back to school. Every time it will be complaining, you're good for nothing, you're no one. That was like killing me softly deep in my heart. I even wondered and asked myself, what did I do? How did I get here? I started crying. Every time that I remember things that I was being told, I felt so bad. Something one day came into my mind, told me, Nora, your elder sister managed to run away from home, from being mistreated. Why don't you do the same? And I told myself, yeah, why don't I do the same thing? I'm being mistreated. It's like I'm not even home. I don't blame my mom. I don't blame her for anything. But there's a time when I felt like this is no life. It wasn't the kind of life that I wanted. I only wanted to hear you're going back to school because it's what I wanted in my life. Not to stay home, not to become a mom at that time. And I wasn't even ready. I didn't even know anything, how to raise a child. But by staying at home, I learned how to love that kid, to love her as my own, to accept her. When the idea of me running away from home came into me, I went and I shared with a lady, the grandmother to my daughter. I told her, you know what, I really want to go. I'm no longer going to school for certain reasons. She told me, yeah, I heard that. One of my daughters told me that they no longer see you to school. What's going on? I told her the reason is that because I have a child and I have to take care of at home. Mom is not allowing me to go to school. She told me, we told you, mother, you'll be going to school. She should return the child with us so that the baby will stay with us so that you can also live on your own. That was the agreement. But my mother didn't like, because the guy said he's not the owner of the baby, so he wasn't responsible for the baby. So I thought of it and I was like, maybe mom, that's the reason why she's telling me not to go to school. But the parents, they were like, no, for us, we want that grandkid. We know she's our kid. And even though this guy is saying he's not, he even ran away from the village. He's nowhere to be seen. So when I told the lady my plan, she was like, okay, me, I have no problem, but the problem is your mom. How will I get that kid? I told her, I know how you're going to get that kid. So I told her the plan. I told her my mom, she doesn't want that kid at home, and I know it. The only thing you're going to do, you give her some time and you see. So the lady was like, okay, the only thing you need to do is to leave. Leave that child at home, and when you've left, we'll see the reaction of your mom. So she told me, if your mom accepts the kid, then we'll know there's no problem with that. When she doesn't accept the kid, then we'll take our granddaughter with us. I was like, okay. I went home, I started arranging my living, but every time I would look at my kid, I remember looking at her, seeing someone innocent who doesn't even know what's going on, what I'm planning to do to her. Yeah, my mother never abandoned us while we were kids, even though he raised us as a single mother, but he never abandoned us. And I don't blame her for doing all that to me, because she was really a mother to us. She gave us everything that we ever had in our lives. But I felt so bad because of the kind of situation I was going through, and it really forced me to leave home. So one day I packed my clothes. I remember I didn't even tell them anything. I didn't show anyone any reaction that I'm planning to leave at home. I left in the middle of the night. It was 4 in the morning. I decided to walk on the way while praying and telling God, lead me, because I don't even know where I'm going, but please guide me. I managed to reach to Kampala, to the big city where I don't even know anyone. Stayed on the streets, and I didn't even know where to go. I had some money, but the money wasn't enough to take me back to the village where I came from. I even started thinking that day, where will I spend the night? I didn't know anything. Nothing was in my mind that bad things happened on the street. That wasn't in my mind. But all I was thinking about, my kid at home. How is she doing? Because I know my sisters, they used to play a lot. So I wondered what to do with my life in the streets. I walked. I remember I sat on the street, very hungry, with this empty stomach. In the middle of the night, there was this man who was going home. He saw me, was like, hey, younger, what are you doing on the street? I told him, I'm lost actually. I don't even know where my relatives they are. I didn't tell him the story about me. I just lied to him because I didn't want anyone to send me back home or to go to the police station and tell them that I escaped from home. No. I told him, I'm looking for my relatives, but I've been trying to call them until I ran out of money. They're not picking up their calls, and from where I've been calling, they have been taking my money away from me. He told me, it's your first time in Kampala. That's how they do to people when it's their first time in Kampala. They take their money. Instead of telling them that the phone is not going through, they take their money away from them. Sorry. So come with me. You spend the night at my home. Then tomorrow you look for your relative. I was like, okay, thank you. This man took me to his house. He had a wife. The man was a Muslim. Reached at home. The lady started nagging. Who is she? Who's that bitch that you brought into my house? Have you married a third wife? This man was like, oh my God. She's not my third wife. I just brought her here to give her shelter, and tomorrow morning she'll be leaving. The lady was like, no, I will not sleep with another woman in this house. I will not share any woman with my husband. So, she was even the second wife. And I didn't know, she had to nag, but I was young. I wasn't looking for being loved. I only wanted a place to stay and to get a job. The husband spoke to her, and she came into her senses. She spoke to me. She asked me also, why did you leave home? I told her the reason I was in Kampala. She told me, okay, it's good to work. I thought she would tell me, I know some people who want workers, but that wasn't in her mind. When the morning came, I remember they woke me up at 5. They told me to take a bath. I brushed, I changed my clothes. They took me again where they got me. Again, I sat on the street. The whole day I was on the street. I wandered around the whole day. And I managed to come back at that place. That day when I was wandering, just looking for a job, I thought it was easy to find a job or to get a job. You just go to a person and say, hey, I'm looking for a job. Hey, I'm looking for this. In Kampala, it's a place where they don't just accept you like that. For them, they're always alert. There are thieves everywhere. People pretend that they're looking for a job, yet they are thugs. They are maybe trying to come and check and see what's going on in the place. So they told me no. I was like, please, I'm looking for a job. I'm just a poor girl. They were like, no. I remember going around door to door asking for a job that day, and I couldn't. I came back. I sat on the street. I sat with the empty stomach again. The night came. I sat there. And there was this man again who came. He told me, hello, what are you doing on the street? I was like, I have nowhere to go. He told me, oh, you have nowhere to go. He just started asking me many questions. He told me, if I take you to my home, are you not a thief? I told him, no. Are you not a prostitute? I told him, no, I'm not. I'm just looking for a place to live. I don't have anywhere to go. So this man was like, okay, I'll take you to my home. I have my 3 sisters. One of them is married. The 2 of them are still home, but we have some kids at home. I was like, okay. I reached. They had houses for rental houses, but the house was on the slums. Smelling, the slum smells so bad. I've never been in such places, but to the condition and the life that I was in, I had to accept that kind of life, living in a smelling place. I stayed. So when they accepted me, I started staying with them. But this man started getting another kind of idea in his head. I didn't like the idea, even a single bit. So one of their sisters, they told me I shouldn't be talking to her. I asked them why. They told me she's a bad influence to me. I didn't ask so many questions because I was a visitor and I was just being given a shelter, so I didn't have to ask all that. But to me as a person, I don't like judging people. I swear in my life, I don't like judging people without knowing them. I don't just, because you've told me that person, this person, I always want to get to know them before starting judging them. I started helping one of the sisters she used to have a small business at home selling breakfast for people who were working around the place. I helped her, but I didn't like the way the guys, they were touching me. Everyone would tell you, beautiful, you're this. I didn't like that kind of thing. I felt so bad. They reminded me of the kind of things that I've been going through. Excuse me. Oh, the kinds that I've been going through. I felt so bad and I didn't like it. Until one day I told one of their sisters, you know what, I need your help. So guys, today on this video, this is where we're going to stop. And if you want to follow my stories, continue watching my video, and please click the icon button to watch all the videos and to get the notifications of my videos and my new video that I'll be making. Thank you so much, guys. If you've learned something from this message, please send me a comment. Let me see what you guys say. Give me a thumbs up. Please don't forget to share this video, okay? I know there are so many girls who are going through different kind of life, but the reason why I make this video is to share with you people, because we are some of the teenagers who went through what I went through. I don't know what's your situation, but if my story is trying to tell you something, I'm not trying to tell you to kill yourself. I'm not trying to tell you to hate your mom. No. What I'm talking about, it's I want you to learn something from my story, okay? Don't do something bad to yourself. Don't go around sleeping with men. No, I'm not telling you to run away from your home just because I ran away. No, we all don't have the same destination, okay? So please, guys, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Bye.